Recall this video of Beitar Jerusalem fans attacking a pair of Arab bus drivers. And chanting something that is sadly a constant. Chanting in the streets are fans of that club. Their lyrics translate to this, and I quote, "Death to Arabs." But where do they draw these inspirations from? It's actually in large part this guy and his ideologies.
Is one of the most successful and well-known football clubs in Israel. It has one of the largest fan bases in Israel, but part of the fans are also known to identify with the extreme far right of Israel.
One thing this team doesn't have and has never had is an Arab-Israeli player.
The reason Beitar never signed Arab is because they are racist. They hate Arabs. They cannot listen to people talking Arabic. They cannot even see Arabs.
As police dragged away a Palestinian woman, a group of youth shouted.
The club is linked to the Beitar movement, founded in 1936. Its fans, mostly right-wing nationalists, are renowned for their violent fanaticism and their anti-Arab slogans.
Yellow, black, for life. You see, this is the #1 club in all of Israel. We hate Apol, we hate Sachin, we hate the Arabs. But we're Jews, we live in Jerusalem, we're going to stay in Jerusalem.
On those drivers being attacked, the company Superbus released this statement saying, "The incidents join many other violent incidents that have occurred on a daily basis against bus drivers in Jerusalem. In videos from the violent incidents last night, the criminals are clearly visible, and we expect and call on all law enforcement bodies and the management of the club to bring the wall breakers to justice immediately." Layla Hamed printed, "Beitar is infamous for being the only football team in Israel who have never signed an Arabic player, and neither the government nor the IFA have ever taken the club to task on equal opportunity grounds." Citing racist abuse, one player of Nigerian descent would leave after signing in 2005, and he would move away from the town as well. Furthermore, the club has historic political ties to the ruling right-wing Likud party. During the wave of anti-regime protests that began in 2020, fans of the club aligned themselves with Benjamin Netanyahu's regime in Tel Aviv and took to the streets to assault both journalists and protesters. And don't get me wrong, there are other examples as well. In 2007, fans of the club would boo a pregame moment of silence that marked the 12-year anniversary of Rabin's assassination. The supporters sang songs praising his killer, a right-wing extremist. Then in 2015, a group of its fans were seen chanting slogans praising former PM Yitzhak Rabin's assassin during a game. 3 years before that, Arab employees at a shopping center in Jerusalem were beaten by fans of the club. Not even a year after, the fans protested 2 signings by the club, with the players being Chechen, by lighting the team's offices on fire. They also held up anti-Muslim banners, and some fanatics even camped outside the house of club director Itzik Kornfein and sang about R-wording his daughter. 2 fans burned down Beitar's museum, which held a ton of historical pieces. Those 2 players, by the way, after a season full of hate, went to the airport after the final match and got out of town. Dr. Baruch Goldstein was glorified by La Familia over and over again. He massacred 23 Muslim worshippers in Hebron in 1994. That was Miri Regev, Israel Culture and Sports Minister, doing PR for Beitar fans. She is a member of, you guessed it, the Likud party. So who is at fault? It's the IFA. It's the Israel Football Association, because they have done nothing to check the damage that has been done over time. There should have been sanctions a long time ago. And as we have learned over and over again, if you do nothing and if you say nothing, and you don't punish, for example, clubs like this, then you are complicit. You are tacitly allowing this sort of stuff. And you're seeing the results. You're seeing it firsthand in this piece. Via Leila Hamed once more. FIFA's expulsion of the South African Football Association in the 70s provides a clear precedent for similar action to be taken against the IFA. However, the world's football governing body has delayed making a decision. By allowing this country to continue to participate in international competitions with no restrictions, FIFA is tacitly accepting its political message and implicitly recognizing its criminal policy.